Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Tom here with a quick little Byleth 101. I got about 5 hours with the character, having a lot of fun, got into Elite Smash already, so I thought I may as well make a little guide to give you guys like a little beginner's guide on the character. So nothing too advanced here, we're just going to go into what moves to use, when to use them. So, let's get started, guys. Okay, so to get started, we're going to talk about her normals. Her neutral A combo is fine, it's pretty good. The one good property this thing really has is that at really high percentages this thing can kill. So for example, let's get Link up to like really high, like 170 or so. And so you're really struggling to get that kill, and you just catch them with this. They're dead. At that point of percentages, they are dead. So that move, it's deceptively a decent kill move at really high percentages. If you're really struggling to get that kill, at a certain point, if you land the jab, you're going to get the kill. Like, I don't think it'll kill from like up here. Almost, but it doesn't need to be close to the edge to actually get the kill, so let's keep that in mind. So next up, we've got her tilts. Let's get Link in the middle. So her tilts are fine. So her forward tilt is nothing special. It's the simple, basic slice. Comes out pretty quick, goes away pretty slow, though, so it's tough to say how punishable it is. If you space it right, you'll be fine. But if you're a little too close, you will get grabbed out of this, so just keep that in mind. Her down tilt is actually one of her best moves, because you can do stuff like that and go a little crazy, because her down tilt is her combo start. You can get that, you can do that. There's a few things you can do with this, but the most common thing you're going to see people do is to down tilt into up B. It's tough to say if it's actually a true combo or not, because it doesn't register on the combo-ometer as a true combo, but it seems impossible to get out of at certain percentages, because I have yet to be able to get out of it. It's been done to me, and I land it all the time online. So keep it in mind, because it's a great way to get some damage, and it also sets up for some upbeat shenanigans, which we will get into. And lastly, her up tilt. Her up tilt is just a standard, like, up hitting move. It's fine. It doesn't really do a ton of damage. It's a little slow. It covers a lot of range. It comes out pretty quick, goes away pretty slow, like the rest of her moves are. But it gets the job done, and with spaced properly, you're not getting punished for it. Okay, so now we're going to talk about her aerials. Her aerial moves are very interesting, because you see each one of them uses these weapons, which the Sakurai Direct pointed this out very effectively, but the range on these attacks is kind of insane. They have great range, and if you sweet spot it, they have great knockback as well. So I've noticed a few interesting things. So for example, her back air hits a lot harder than her forward air, has a much more knockback. So it's basically the same range, but it hits a lot harder. So basically, if you have the opportunity to use a forward air, use a back air instead, because you're going to get a lot more out of it. Her neutral air is one of her best moves, like easily one of her best moves, because it's a power within the neutral air. It's the same basic thing. It can get a lot of damage done easily. You can get a lot of combos done easily, and overall, it's just a great move to use. So just keep that in mind as like her out of shield option for one thing. So if you're getting pressured, you can go. It comes out fast enough that it should be pretty much safe. It's overall just one of her best moves and one of her best combo extenders as well. And lastly, her up air. Her up air is actually amazing. Like, her up air does great damage, like, for a move like this. It's almost impossible for it to be punished. And it even kills, like, at not too crazy percentages. Like, if you, like, Link at, like, 70, hit high up, he's dead. You see what I mean? Like, that move is fantastic. That is a great, great move. So, basically, if they're above you, you want to up air. Very similar strategy to Cloud, but you want to be up airing if they're right above you. It's, overall, one of her best moves, because it's so damn safe, it's so hard to punish, and it can do so much for you. Okay, I'm a dum-dum. Recorded this entire thing. I forgot to talk about her down air. So Byleth's down air is, well, it's interesting. It's incredibly slow, but incredibly powerful. So you see this insane impact it can do. It's a little bit nuts. So the reason that you want to use this, like, ever, is A, it's a spike. So first of all, it's a spike. B, one extremely valuable use I've found for this is it'll actually hit below the platform. So it'll hit below the platform, and it actually could set up for some combos. So if you wanted to use that, that would be the safest use for it. So basically, you can go above platform, down air, into up smash, into something else, and then you can come on down and do another down air if you want to go crazy. Like, it's a powerful, powerful move, but not something you want to throw out unsafely, because its recovery is kind of insane. You want to basically use it with a purpose. Use it when you know you're going to be safe, or as like a spike. Okay, let's talk about Byleth's smash attacks now. So her smash attacks are interesting, because they're all incredibly unsafe. You don't want to just throw out a single one of these, with maybe the up smash being the exception, because the up smash is the least recovery, but still has a lot of recovery on it. But her smashes are all very powerful. All have this insane range to them. Well, the forward smash does. Oh, I forgot I was controlling him so he won't come back. But her smash attacks all have this crazy range to them, but they also have a sour spot and a sweet spot. So if you hit him on the sour spot, it'll still do okay damage. It's not the worst thing in the world. But you won't get the knockback that you would if you hit him on the sweet spot, which I'm trying to get Link on the edge here. So if you hit him with the sweet spot, great damage, insane knockback. Like, that will kill. Like, if I hit him again, that will kill. Like, watch. I fucked it up. You see that right there? He's just dead, and I'm all the way over here, so if I hit him with the sweet spot, he's gonna have a hard time punishing. Now going on to her up smash. Her up smash is one of her actual, like, secretly one of her best kill moves, because her up smash, it vortexes, so it's another move that you're basically completely safe while using. It's similar to Zero Samus's actually, except with a lot more knockback. And you see that it killed at 100, and that's after spamming it a bunch. It's very fast, hits a few times, and it's a good move overall. Like, there's no like crazy setup or any crazy way to use it. You basically just, and if you see an opponent coming in below you, you just throw this out. If they dodge it, whatever, but if you hit them, they're getting hit by it, they're taking some great damage. See that drag down? See that drag down? You can do stuff like that, and you're gonna get some great mileage out of that. See, I mistimed that, but it is fast enough that you can get a true combo off of that. And even if you don't get a true combo off of that, you could probably catch the landing leg and it'll still work. So that's why I actually prefer Battlefield with Byleth as well, or even Poke Stadium or Smashville. Any stage with platforms will be able to do things like this, which I think do help her out a lot. And last but not least, we have her down smash. Her down smash is disgusting. It's basically Ganondorf's down smash with this crazy axe, and it's a move that I want to throw out all the time, but you're getting punished hard if you miss this. Like, it's incredibly slow, but incredibly powerful. But another thing to note is, watch what happens to his shield. So even if he mistimes the shield just a little bit, that shield's getting shattered. Byleth is a hell of a shield buster character, and she can get a lot off a shield break because she also has things like this, which we'll get into later, that will instantly destroy a shield. And it's crazy. Some of the stuff that she can get away with is absolutely nuts. So I want you guys to experiment with some shield break setups because Byleth is a character that can absolutely break shields and go crazy with it. Speaking of breaking shields, we're going to talk about her specials now, because I believe we hit all the smashes. We'll talk about her specials now. So Byleth has simultaneously one of the worst and one of the best projectiles in the entire game. This bow is incredibly annoying, but also secretly really good. Maybe not against Link, but okay, the reason her bow is both good and not good is, so one thing to note, it's a straight path. Like, it's a straight line, it doesn't dip or anything, so if you're on target, you're on target. The downside, you have no control over when the arrow releases, so because of that, you have to like find a way to time it. So what I do, I usually do a full hop and then pull the arrow, because usually when I land, it pretty much is exactly when I land. So this is like my way of doing this. It works for me, so you guys might want to find your own way to just time it out, or just do it on the ground. Now talking about the fully charged one, this is a move that you will probably not see used often, unless like you're fighting like a stupid zoning war, like a really dumb zoning war, because this move takes so damn long to charge, and you cannot do anything about this animation. You're locked in the second you start that second charge. So you basically want to, in my opinion, never ever use that if you're trying to actually win competitively. However, if you do want to go crazy with it, you can, of course, do the Byleth special and shatter that shield. Byleth is a shield buster, dude. She breaks these things like flattening pancakes. Like, it's one of her quirks, I guess. She's great at breaking shields. Moving on, we've got her side B. Her side B is actually kind of crazy. Look at the range on this damn thing. So the thing that I use the side B for is to cover like jump get-ups and regular get-ups, because if they jump, they're getting whacked by this, and it kills at pretty like good percentages. So just whack them with this, and they're gonna get whacked for sure. Okay. See, hitting on the sweet spot is ridiculous for this move. And you can do something like that. Easy, very, very easy. So this is a move that you basically you're gonna also see a lot of people do something like this, like jump off and use it as an edge guard. It's not bad for that, because Byleth is a character that can easily get back to the stage after doing some dumb shit like that. So Byleth is a character that's like the polar opposite of Cloud. She excels off stage, which is actually really cool. Anywho, now we're talking about her down B. Her down B is basically a Falcon Punch. Like, functionally, it's basically a Falcon Punch. You can turn it around just like a Falcon Punch. It does insane damage like a Falcon Punch. However, holy shit. However, I believe that this is another move that like instantly breaks shield. So, yeah, that shield is dead. That shield is gone. So, if you can somehow mix up your opponent into hitting them with that, you can get insane punish because, like, that's your optimal shield break punish, by the way, is to use the down B because it does ridiculous damage no matter what and ridiculous knockback. It'll kill if they're over, like, 40. It's kind of ridiculous. So basically, this move should only be used in setups. However, it does have armor, so if you see an opponent just throwing stuff out, you can armor through it and possibly get a very sneaky kill. Another thing you can do, by the way, if you see an opponent landing above you, you can actually do something like this, and it will hit them right above the stage, which is also kind of nuts. Not the optimal attempt to punish by Link there, but it works, it works. Lastly, we have the thing that makes Byleth unique, her recovery. So first of all, her recovery in and of itself is an insane chain. And even if you miss, you can do something like that, and you'll recover, even if you're too low. Oh, I played myself. Her recovery is so good, though, that she can go basically, like, all the way down here and get back, like, no issue. She can go all the way down here, get back with no problem. Look how long that damn chain is. So, Byleth's biggest strength, one of her biggest strengths, is her ability to chase. So you can just basically go off stage, do some dumb shit like that, get back no problem, do some dumb shit like that to guarantee the kill, and you're good. They can't do anything to you, you can get back easily. Byleth's off-stage play is going to be a big factor for her. So, for example, Byleth has some insane things that she can do with her up B in general. So, for example, actually, this is another reason I like Battlefield. So let's get a little damage on him. You can do stuff like that, which that's basically a dead Link, actually. Something simple like that. Okay, he's still alive, but... So one of the main reasons that Byleth's up B is so good as an offensive technique is its edge guarding potential. So even like as low as like 70. Do something like that, and that's a free spike with the up B, which is beautiful. Not only that, you can also still do this at relatively high percentages and go for setups, but the simple thing like this, even you're kicking off the edge and you turn around and do it again, that's also another easy punish. It's easy for free, man. Like, and worst case scenario, they have to dodge the up B. If they dodge the up B, they waste their dodge, and then you can possibly hit them with a nair on the way down to finish it up anyway. Like, it's a good move overall. Okay, so one kill confirm that you can do with this, by the way. It's right there on Battlefield. True combo, guaranteed kill on pretty much any character in the game. Very easy to do and very easy to land. Like, if you mash it out, it's a guaranteed combo. Like, you see that? It's no timing at all. It's just mash the shit out of it. And that works at a few percentages, like from like 120 to 140, give or take. There's also a version you can do with that. Not a guaranteed combo there. If they dodge out of that. But you can also get an up air off of that if you go to like the top of Battlefield. There's a lot of cool things you can do with this up B. And I'm just curious what people are going to come up with, man, because it's really cool. And it's one of the things that makes this character very unique. That there's so much you can do with Byleth's up B. And you guys got to experiment because I'm sure that we're going to find some insane combos and insane tech with it. Okay, I did almost forget to talk about Byleth's grab, so let's do that real quick. So our best grab is by far her down grab, because you can get a nair off of it, you can get a fair off of it pretty easily. It's the only one you can really get combos after, so this is the one you want to be using like in neutral. Her up throw, you can also get one of these bad boys after, and set up for that, which also makes that one pretty good as well. So if you want to mix it up, go with that. Her forward and back throw are pretty standard, can't really get much after those. Like her forward throw, she's not fast to really do anything after. And her back throw, same basic thing. Puts them a little bit closer so you can just kind of run in and do a dash attack if they're not paying attention. But don't expect to get much off of those. Those are basically just get off me throws. But yeah, that's really her grabs. Nothing too crazy. Just remember down throw and up throw you can get some basic combos off of. Okay, lastly, what we're going to really talk about is the basic game plan of Byleth. So what you really want to do is, this is actually a great stage for her, because you see the circle here and the circle here? That's essentially the range of her spear. So you basically want to use the spear, mainly her back air, because the back air is better technically, but the forward is fine too. Her smash attacks actually go even further. But you want to try and keep your opponent like at a safe distance that you can hit them and they can't hit you. That's what you really want to do to keep your stuff as safe as possible. So if you get them off stage, you can pretty easily just go nuts on them. There's some things like that which are very simple. You can use the aerials. You can do things like this. Like, there's a lot you can do, and Byleth, that's one of the beauties of her, is that she can just get back to the stage from so damn far that you are in control. You can do whatever you want and be safe for it as like off stage. All right, guys, before I leave you off, I do want to address the monkey in the room, which is the touch of death that Byleth can do on Donkey Kong, and how incredibly easy it is to perform this. So this is something you're not going to see very often because A, you have to get a raw up B from either one of these platforms, from either one of these platforms, and you have to do it at 0. If it's not at 0, it does not work. Simply, it just straight up does not work. So don't worry too much about landing that. Like, it doesn't make Byleth OP or anything. It's just something that you can keep in mind to do against heavies. If you happen to get like a up B out of shield on top of a platform, go for it by all means. But don't make it like the goal that you should be striving to achieve, because it's not a very feasible combo. That is. But alright guys, this has been Tom here. I hope you enjoyed this quick little introduction guide. If you guys want a more in-depth one, please let me know, and I will make one more in the vein of my Cloud and Terry guides, because I am enjoying this character quite a bit, and I genuinely can't wait to play more. So guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're not.